Assalamu alaikum to all Muslim world. This is Dr. Ilyas Ahmad from Sadat Quran Academy. Okay, guys, in previous topic we have learned the mistake in Holy Quran, and I told you the specific and the parts of that, how many mistake, what the kind of mistake, and how the different people do the mistake in Holy Quran. Then how we'll find the the mistake in Holy Quran. But in previous topic we have learned the part of speeches. Today we'll go the further. I mentioned here the topic, the structure of tongue and the structure of human lips. In previous we have learned the second and third part of speech is our tongue and lip. Tongue and lip, this one and this one. These two are the main part of speeches. Okay, guys. Now here I draw here the main structure of tongue, whole structure, and whole structure of human lips. Okay, first of all, we'll go the very first part of speech, which I'll mention here, the lips. Okay, you know why I'll mention here. What is the purpose of this part of speech in the specific area of the Tajweed? Because we'll pronounce the Arabic letter from the different part of speeches. In previous topic we have already learned, but in previous we have learned that we'll pronounce the four letter from the lips. But there are two part, like the two portion of lips. Okay, first is your width portion of lips. First is width portion of your lips. Second is your dry portion of your lip. Dry portion of your lips. Okay, lips has the two there, like the main part. First is your up lip and second is your down lip. But keep it your mind, the up and down, the inner portion of lip is called the width portion. Inner portion of lip is called the width portion, where the saliva is located. The second one is dry portion. Dry portion is your front area of your lip. Front area of your lip. Okay. Now, how we'll pronounce the four letter, and which the four letter which we'll pronounce from lip, what they are? The guys will pronounce the four letter from lip, two letter from wet portion, and two letter from dry portion. Two letter from wet portion and two letter from dry portion. I told you the place of articulation is only one, but the positions of the letter is 10. Lip is the only one place of articulation, but the lip containing the four positions. Lip containing the four position, because we'll pronounce the four letter from here, the two different ways. Okay, I think, is it clear now? The second part of speech which I'll mention here, it is the tongue. It is the tongue. Okay, guys, now keep it your mind. Tongue has also their five specific parts, five specific and important parts. I mention here. Number one is your root of the tongue. Number one is your root of the tongue. Root of the tongue is located at the opposite top area of your throat. Top area of your throat. Here I mention here, from root of tongue is started from here. Root of tongue is started from here. Your tongue is ended from this portion. But when you start from the throat, tongue is started from this area. This is called your root of the tongue. Root of the tongue. Second portion is your, like the middle portion of your tongue. Second portion is your middle portion of your tongue. This is your middle portion, and you also say it the middle, like the median sulcus. Median sulcus. It means this is the middle portion, and also it's the empty portion of the tongue. Okay, guys. Now, from middle of the tongue, how we'll pronounce the letters? When our tongue blinking, like the rising to the upward, some ways it rises to the right side, and some ways it rises to the our left side. Okay, now here three letters which we'll pronounce from the middle of the tongue will rise our tongue to the hard palate. Will rise our tongue to the hard palate. Okay. The another portion is root of tongue, which the letter will pronounce from root of tongue. How? But keep it your mind, root of the tongue is also one place of articulation. Root of tongue is one place of articulation, but the position is changed. Position is changed. Now here, two letter will pronounce two letter from the root of the tongue. Which two letter? Cough and cough. Solid cough, dotted cough, and light cough. But position is also changed. You know, I told you root of the tongue is only one place of articulation, but the two letter contain their each position. Like we'll go at the cough. Cough containing their exact position, like root of the tongue touching the soft palate. When we'll pronounce the cough, we'll touch root of the tongue to the soft palate. You know, root of the tongue is located at the opposite side of the throat. For example, if root of the tongue rise up to the soft palate, cough letter will be pronounced from their exact position. Okay, if you'll pronounce the light cough, like light cough will be pronounced like that, root of the tongue rise to the hard palate. Okay, keep it your mind. Here is a question that what is the palate? Because some students are asking that, sir, what is the palate? Palate means your roof of your mouth, like the top area, inner portion of your mouth. Okay, palate has also two parts. How many parts? Two parts. Like one is soft palate, another is hard palate. Soft palate is located at your back of your tongue, like your root of your tongue, like the upper side. And the hard palate is located at your front portion of your tongue, like the upper side. Okay. Cough letter will be pronounced light cough, root of the tongue touching the hard palate. Okay. Now we'll come at the middle portion of the tongue. I told you from the middle portion of tongue, we'll pronounce the three letter Jim, Sheen, and Ya. Jim, Sheen, and Ya. These three letter will be pronounced from your middle of the tongue. But how you'll pronounce the middle of the tongue? Because middle of the tongue is also one place of articulation, but position of the letter is three. Because we'll pronounce the three letter from the middle of the tongue. It contains the three position. Each letter have their own position. For example, if we'll pronounce the Jim, Jim have their own sound. Jim, the shape of the Jim is different from these two letters, but place of articulation is only one when middle of the tongue rise up to the hard palate, or when the middle of the tongue touches the hard palate. These three letters will be pronounced. Okay. Now will come the tip of the tongue. Tip of the tongue is the third portion of your tongue, the third part of your tongue. From tip of tongue, we'll pronounce the 9 Arabic letters. Tip of the tongue containing 9 Arabic letters, 9 specific Arabic letters. Okay. Now here also I mentioned the empty area. You know, empty area is containing only one letter. Okay, keep it your mind. Alif will be pronounced from the empty side of the mouth, but some students are asking, sir, you are saying that alif will be pronounced from the empty side of the mouth, but how you'll mention in the tongue? Keep it your mind, students. Tongue containing the each letter. Mouth has no any their specific way to pronounce the letter, because tongue has their specific function in the human mouth. When we pronounce the any word, any letter, tongue rises in different position. Keep it your mind. Alif will be pronounced from the empty side of the mouth, but why will pronounce alif from the empty side of the mouth containing the tongue? Because alif have no any exact place of articulation, because alif changes their position. If fatha, zamma, and kasra comes at on alif, at the downside of alif, alif converted into hamza. Alif converted into hamza, and hamza has their exact place of articulation. We'll pronounce from the bottom of throat. Inshallah, we'll learn in here in the throat letters. Okay. Now we'll go the front edge of tongue. From front edge of tongue, we'll pronounce the two letters. Front edge of tongue is also located at the middle and the opposite side of the tip of tongue. Okay. From the middle and opposite side of the tip of the tongue. Front edge of tongue containing the two letter. Front edge of tongue is also one place of articulation, but the positions of letter is only two. We'll pronounce the two different letters from the front edge of tongue. Now we'll go the back edge of tongue. from back edge of tongue will pronounce only one specific letter. Which letter? Dod, or you can say it Dod, because it has their own specific letter. In Holy Quran, there is only two letters which have their simple and exact, like the only specific, important, special place of articulation. Number one is Dod. Number second is Alif. I told you. Alif convert into Hamza, and Dod is also two sound, because some people are reading Dod and some people are reading Dod. That's not any hard thing. Okay, now we'll go from the throat, which is the first part of speech. From throat, we'll pronounce the sixth letter. From throat, we'll pronounce the sixth letter. Throat is located, or throat is started when your tongue, the back or the root of tongue is ended. After that, your throat will be started. Keep it your mind. Throat has also three parts. Throat has also three parts. Number one is top. Number two is middle. Number two is middle. And number three is bottom. Number three is bottom. Okay, guys, keep it your mind. Throat is only one place of articulation, but the position of the letter is 9. Position of the letter is 9, because we'll contain the three part of hair, like the throat. I told you throat containing the three parts, but position is 9. Position is 9. We'll multiply the letter to each position. Like from the top of throat, we'll pronounce two letters. From middle of throat, we'll pronounce two letters. From bottom of throat, we'll also pronounce two letters. Okay, it's enough for today. We'll come tomorrow in new video, in new lesson. Join with us in with new video, and stay with us. Subscribe us, follow and share it. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.